Welcome back to Physics in One Dimension Part 2. This video will be covering the beginning part of the topic of acceleration. What is acceleration? Acceleration is the rate of change of velocity with respect to time. Just as velocity has average velocity, we also have average acceleration, which the magnitude of average acceleration is calculated by the total change in the object's velocity divided by the time interval in which that change occurs. Now we know an object accelerates if its speed, direction, or both change in the process of the object moving. It is important to note that acceleration, just like velocity, has direction and magnitude involved with it. The equation for average acceleration is the change in velocity over the change in time. As we know, the change in velocity is the final velocity minus the initial velocity, and the change in time is the final time minus the initial time. The units that come with acceleration are meters per second squared. Now we're going to jump into a little part of graphical analysis that deals with acceleration. So the slope of a velocity versus time graph allows a detailed analysis of an object's acceleration. As we can see from our graph and chart below, that during our first period on the velocity versus time graph, we have an increasing slope. With an increasing slope, that tells us that the object's acceleration is speeding up. From period 1 to period 2, we can see that the slope is neither increasing nor decreasing, so the object's acceleration is staying the same. As from it going from period 2 to period 3, we are seeing a negative slope, which then in return tells us that the object's acceleration is decreasing and the object is slowing down. Alright, well, I would like you guys to take some time and work your way through period 3 to period 6, understanding what is going on and what is happening. And if you have any questions, make sure to bring them to class. Alrighty, what did we cover today? We talked about what is acceleration, and we talked about the graphical analysis of acceleration and how from a velocity versus time graph, we could get the object's acceleration by looking at the slope. Alrighty, now answer the questions I posted below and bring any questions you might have to class, and we'll answer them at the beginning of class. Alrighty, I'll see you all in class.